Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. Will this actually dump me to the... This game dumped me right into the game, so I'm trying to see if I can back out a little bit. Okay, this is different. It's also loud. Give me a second. There we go. I don't need a screen resolution that high. Alright. This game... What is this game called? This game's called... Fatal Zone. Right? Right? Steam, I need your help. Yes, Fatal Zone. First of our NextFest Demos to check out. I'm not gonna worry about this. The game tried to dump me straight into the game and I backed it out. Hey Phil, how's it going? So I think I'm just going to jump right back in. This game, as I understand it, is kind of a Vampire Survivors type game, but with more RPG elements tacked onto it. And kind of a zombie-ish run to it, which is why I just decided to start with it. So, let's play and see how it goes. Okay, go. There are no mercs in your squad. Okay. Bertram, recruit. How do I do this? All right. Bertram. Excellent. All right, go. Let's see how this works out. I don't know. I don't even know how to start the level, so seems appropriate. So yeah, so this is like, it's like Vampire Survivors in a lot of ways. I keep focusing the wrong way when the attack comes. There we go. Okay, so we leveled up one. Spear, nimble, grenade launcher. Let's get a grenade launcher, that sounds like a good idea. Who doesn't love a grenade launcher? Boost damage. Let's get some Nani Kunai. Try throwing knives. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll spend on each game. I downloaded a handful, one of which I've already had to cancel because it wasn't running smoothly because it was the one I was going to start with. But definitely no more than... Let's boost some new potency. No more than... is there like a map or anything? No? No more than an hour on each game. Probably significantly less than that for some of them. Like, I can't imagine we're going to play this one for an hour. But we'll see. How's life? How are we doing? Let's boost our damage, why not? These guys are all wearing suits. Well-dressed zombies. There's also a big guy back there. I don't like having to just kind of accept damage in order to use my spear. I suppose over time I'd probably get better at knowing its timing, but... So what is this? Spear. Oh, now I'm attacking two different directions? Yes. Head back to HQ while you can. Ow. Okay. How do I do that? Where's HQ? Oh, it's over here. Ah. Yeah, that sucks. Always a bummer when you die randomly. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit that because there's a timer on it. So it's a, rather than like Vampire Survivors where you play to 30 minutes, it seems like it's a play and you get evac options every once in a while. This appears to be. I hope the graphic, like, things start to go nuts, though. That's the best part about, oh, there's a new big guy. Best part about Vampire Survivors is when all the stuff starts really kicking off and you've got stuff flying everywhere and... Yeah, it was okay for the most part. My mom, unfortunately my mom, like halfway through the trip, tested positive for COVID. Which is not what you want. So the last... So for the second half of the trip, it was mostly just hanging out at the house, hoping that everyone else didn't get COVID. Which so far, I'm knock on wood, I feel like I'm mostly in the clear at this point. So far, my dad got it after they went home, but my wife and I so far don't show any signs of getting it. So. Oh, a chest. I don't know what that did. Nothing? I don't know what that did. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. They seem to be fine. My mom had sniffles and runny nose and stuff, which is why why she tested in the first place, is because she was feeling a little rotten. I don't know what picking up these chests is doing, because it doesn't seem to... Whoops. Doesn't seem to actually do anything. Sure, revive. Why not? Apparently I get a revival. Extra life. Oh, that definitely did something. Whatever this thing is. There we go. Yeah, this game is extremely Vampire Survivors. Which is not a terrible thing to be. Vampire Survivors is a great game. But like the fact that we've hit a point where there's now a bunch of people standing in a big circle around me, moving slowly inward, is just like, it's just straight out of Vampire Survivors. More damage, please. You'd sue. Yeah, I'm unclear on the legalities of that sort of thing. Just break out of there. These guys look like they're gonna explode. These like green dudes. I need health. I don't know where you get health from. Hey. I need some floor chicken. We're gonna be Vampire Survivors. Give me floor chicken. I really want to kill this big guy because he's almost dead, but seeming to be a little trouble. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this. Let's see if we can evac. Evacuate! Alright. We got some things. Alright, so that's the basic gameplay loop that we've seen. But now there's like this extra little base building aspect to it, I think. Quick hands, boost the reload speed. Cloud of particles deals toxic damage. Thrown in random direction shocks. Item magnetism radius. They give resources. Okay. Boost headquarters. Veterans boost innate. Food, coins, parts, chips. Recruitment center. You can recruit a dude. Hello, Joel. Recruit you. Upgrade. We don't have anything filled out enough to upgrade, so that's fine. Upgrade to level 2. Sure, why not? Or guy's missing an arm. Can't do anything with that yet. The gate. Sure. Oh, can't do that in the thing. Leon. Let's do one more run. I mean, I think we've kind of seen what this game is going to do for the most part, but let's do one more. Let's do one more run. Oops. Before we move on to the next thing. Leon, go. This guy's got an actual gun, so we'll see how this weapon works out. So I guess this is this interface right here with the mouse that I'm doing at the moment says to me that this game is going to be gonna have a mobile release. Because this looks like the input that you would have of putting your finger on the screen and moving it around. This guy is much more straightforward though. No spear nonsense. HP regeneration. Mind if I do? SMG. Oh, there's a big guy. Our damage is not quite high enough yet. It's a little rough. Run, run, run. This is like, this is kind of like when I'm burning a horde. Your favorite thing, Phil. Oh, it's garlic. This is garlic. Just gotta keep them all together and keep moving around in a circle while they die. Not evacuating just yet. More things to see first. Some quick hands. Gap between our shooting will be. I've got two more of the games that I have in the roster are like city building games. which I'm kind of curious to see. I'm trying to remember what the other one. One is a first-person shooter that I always have this thing with first-person shooters in the channel where it's like I love first-person shooters. It was like one of my first big genres when I was young. Like Doom and Doom 2 were very important games to me in my childhood. But it's one of those things where it's like I don't do them much on the channel because I find it hard to make the content interesting. Unless the game is just weird. It's like the only way that it works. But so I figured it was like, you know, a relatively short demo would be a good place to do it. How long did they stay paused? Not about that long, apparently. Alright, next evac line we'll get out of here and then we'll move on to the next game. Or we'll die first, which is a possibility. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a bummer since this means we will go, you know, like multiple weeks without doing Zomboid, because I didn't do it last week, obviously, because my parents were in town. But, you know, this next fest is happening right now. It's not like I got to choose when it happens, so. Alright. Just curious to see how well our aura is doing in terms of killing these zombies, if we can just kind of just stand here and take them for the most part. Did the aura kill them? The answer is no. Okay, good to know. Looks like it'll kill the runners, but it doesn't kill anybody else. Regeneration seems to be pretty slow. Not really doing a whole lot. No, it's an auto aim thing, Bubs. It's like if you've played Vampire Survivors, this game is basically a reskinned Vampire Survivors, as I'm finding out. So I'm not doing. I can take my hands. My hand is off the mouse right now. I assume that since this is so much like Vampire Survivors, I assume that there are weapon evolutions. In fact, I think, yeah, evolutions. So, and they're just telling them to you, alright, SMG plus quick hands equals Tanaris. I guess you probably have to level these all the way up first before that happens. Instead of making you figure them out, they just show them to you. That would probably be where this game would really shine, is when you can see everything really going off. Because that's when Vampire Survivors shines, but... You know, I'm not going to play long enough for that, so... I've heard this type of game described as... Do you know the bullet hell genre? Or the shmup, is also what it's called. Where you're like a little guy constantly dodging bullets. These types of games have been described as reverse bullet hells, where you are the thing creating all the shots. And you're just mowing down fields and fields of enemies. But this hasn't really, we haven't really gotten to the point in the game where you can really see that. Usually it takes until you're like pretty leveled up. Which I think is interesting that the escape system is sort of an option, because forcing you to stay in the game until things just really start popping off seems like the way you'd want to do it. Which is what, you know, Vampire Survivors does, and that you have to survive for 30 minutes. Alright. Alright, so we did that. This game's called Fatal Zone, as you can see from the name there. I assume we maybe actually achieved some of these. I just want to see what they do if we actually survive. Oh, you kill 5,000, you unlock the katana. Okay, so these are just things that you unlock as time goes on. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay, let's move on to the next game. What do we want to do next? Let's do this one. Pioneers of Pagonia. Alright, I need you to... Well, I downloaded, let's see how many I did download. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I downloaded 6 games, but one of them has already... Hang on. There we go. Sorry. But one of them is already not... I tested it. It's a much more graphically intensive game, and so I tested it before I started playing, before I started the thing, and it was not running smoothly. So that game's already off the list. So I guess we have 5 to play that I've already downloaded. Rich Forest Map. Let's do that. What was it called? Enshrouded? Is that what it was called? Enshrouded, yeah. It looked like a cool game. It's like a survival 3D, you know, survival game. Okay, so this is definitely a... Let's see, what do we got here? This is actually not running great either. A little bumpy. Let's mess with some options. Video. Normal, normal. One of the problems with these demo games is always that they're like their options are always kind of bare bones. So then it's hard for you to adjust it so that it will so we can move around. Man, this is really is that really choppy for you guys? Hey, Ida. My preview window. Actually, let me just turn my preview window off. Maybe that'll help. Let's turn the preview window off. Not choppy for you. That seems better with the preview window turned off. All right, so I can move it around. Do it this way. All right, confirm. Roads! Who doesn't love roads? Whoops. I need to do something else to confirm that. There we go. Alright, we got a road. Don't know exactly what I'm doing with it, but the road's there. Alright, let's see. Population, island, homes, residents, claimed area. Guard tower. Guards can either patrol inside your territory. Alright, I don't need that right now. Explorer's hut. Probably need some actual, like, places for people to live first. Woodcutters fell trees and gather firewood. Why don't you do that right here? Yeah, a bunch of trees for you to work on. Yeah. Well, there's a little objectives here. Build an explorer hut, build guard towers, build woodcutting hut, build quarry, build sawmill, build stonemasons. Alright, so we got sawmill. So they actually do want me to build a guard tower. Alright, so we'll put a guard tower over here. Seems good. Put an explorer hut right next to it. Oh, that's how I turn it. Okay, that's interesting. How do I control... Is time passing? This is, I don't know if... Oh, there they are. There they are. Hello, little worker peoples. Alright, quarry, sawmill, stonemason. Sawmill, why don't you put that right next door to the... Right across the street from the place where they're going to cut them down. They can just carry it right across the road. Start doing stuff with it. Alright, is this where the quarry? Copper hut, coal hut, iron hut, silver hut, smelting workshop. That's true, we do need 2 guard towers, thank you. Let's build another road that goes out like this. I don't know where the quarry is. I haven't found the quarry. Oh, there's the quarry. Expected the quarry to look, you know, more like a place you would want to dig a hole. Go. 2 stonemasons. One. Squeeze this one in here. Sort of. It's interesting that it's like, it's a grid, but it's not really a grid. Because it's like, they sort of squeeze it in. Because you can like have them at an angle. Like even though it's technically on the grid, it's like at an angle. It's kind of interesting. It's a way of doing it. Yeah, it's like SimCity rules. Treasury, storage, military academy, arcane academy, armorsmith, weaponsmith, woodwork, tools work, guild hall. Seeing what the other stuff is. Weaving shed, mint, copper hut, coal hut. We already looked at that. House, provisioner, market. Let's put a house. It hasn't told me to build houses, but I see like people are gonna need some place to live, right? Wonder if there is. I don't see a tool for speeding up time. Beachfront property, yeah. Be worth a lot in the future. Alright, so Explorer Hut, Guard Tower, and Sawmill are almost done. The game looks nice. We'll say that. Craftspeople, tradespeople, military. Ooh. Hardwood boards, soft weave boards, firewood. They know what's up. They know how this works. Alright, guard tower. Set patrol. Set claim focal point. As your guards extend your territory, they will aim for a location if not in your territory yet, and afterwards prioritize depending on. Okay. Explorer's hut. Set focus. So can I tell them to like go to a place? Hunting lodge. Did this change? Was hunting lodge already always on the list? Because I don't remember seeing that. Do they have names? That's an interesting question. I can't click on them, so I'm gonna guess the answer is no. No, they just seem to have types. So these are the workers. These are the explorers, I guess, because they lit up when I clicked on it. These are the... They're stonemasoning, they're digging. I guess we'll find out. Can I tell you to go here? So this appears to be, this line is the edge of my empire, but there's got to be some way to push it out. So I'm told those guards to go out there, and I want to see if it claims more space for us. Our explorers are exploring. Oh, it looks like they just kind of... They're just pushing it out on their own. Are these... Those are the guards. Yep, they're pushing out the thing on their own. Interesting. Bring the road right along the sea front. I guess it just expands over time. Seems to be how it works. All right, Explorer hut. Let's change our focus. Let's put it way over here. Did hold a lot of people, it's true. 500 of them, it looks like, or at least it could have. Just packing them in like sardines. All right, what do I need to make now? A wood cutting hut? I already have one of those, right? Oh, that's a sawmill. Oh no, that's the wood cutting hut. Why has this not been built? Not connected to the road. Oh, because it's turned slightly. Cancel that construction. It's like the first thing I put down and it didn't even work. So that's a point at the road. Good to know. Alright, it wants me to build one more cottage. So let's do that right away. That is not a cottage. This is a cottage. That's not a cottage. This is a cottage. Construction camp, quarry. Already built. Want another quarry? I just built you a quarry. All right, what else we got? I'm gonna turn the went a little bit hard on the volume, I think. Want a guild hall? Cut stone for the guild hall. I'm gonna go ahead and put it down anyways. It will go there when it's done. Forager hut. Forester. Construction camp. Residents of construction units, they will go here waiting for new tasks. Okay. Blue line is getting pushed out pretty hard, isn't it? Alright, explore. Let's go check over here this time. I wish I could zoom out more to get an idea of how big this place is. But this is as far out as I can zoom. Oh, I see coal. Got mini-map controls. It's weird that that just came up. Oh, there we go. Could zoom the mini-map all the way out. So I guess it's about that big. I wish there was a fast forward. Well, the woodworking hut's functional. Probably not. My family wouldn't appreciate that very much. Forester. Plant saplings with mature trees to be harvested by woodcutters. So this forester would probably need to go like here next to the other thing so that they can plant as the other one goes away. Shop. Produce wooden spears for equipping more guards. Is the guild hall coming up? Yeah. What is the guild hall for? Train new craftspeople and construction workers. Yeah. Just sort of rises up from the grounds. So a little bit at a time. Berries, rabbit meat. I need to probably get some of the food things online. I see a rabbit jumping around, so let's see. Where is it? Where's a... hunting lodge? I'm gonna put the hunting lodge up here on this hill. To run a road up there. Also, they wanted a forager's hut. Oh, okay, this direction. Yeah, I mean, they talk about guards with spears and whatnot, so there's got to be something that wants to kill you, right? Alright, let's change the explorer's focus. Why don't you go... I wonder if they can only go... There's a white circle here. I wonder if they can only go that far. I guess not, because I told them to explore over there, and they've gone a lot further, so... Man, look how far they pushed the border out over here. Wait, I want to explore down the beach. Go over there. Music seems to come and go. Where is this wood workshop that I've heard so much about? There it is. Should probably do something with the roads. Alright, the hunting lodge is done. Provisioner. To smoke meat and create durable rations. Alright. I feel like that was here. I think I saw that here. Nope. Where's the provisioner? There it is. All chill bards all the time. What's that? Copper. Oh, there's like multiple levels of the circle. I'm gonna guess it, like, it eventually Eventually you do get too far, but ease of use, I am assuming, with the different levels of circle. Provisioner, this is the woods workshop. I'm gonna build another guard tower. Like over here by the edge of our territory that we have at the moment. Garrison, barracks. Strangely square plot of land right there. Tavern. Seems like there's more important things than a tavern, but what do I know? A beachfront tavern? You get off the ship, immediately hit the tavern. Tavern table. Residents will eat comfort meals here. Oh, it's got... This will be a tavern with outdoor seating. Look at that. Well, it's wanting me to build a military academy. Woods workshop. So here's where I have to... Alright, here's where things are going to start. I need to make 10 wooden spears. Make me 5 bows, 5 shields. So now that we're getting into things, there's actually stuff that's actually going to be like, have to be done. The surf shack where surfs come to surf. Nice. All right, come there. I like this little space of that's not not our territory yet. This little looks like a pea, a little bit of a pea space. Oh, you can select what gets displayed up here. Okay. I like that it's very, like, extremely slow playing the tutorial for me. It's like, every once in a while, it's like, oh yeah, here's a thing you might be interested in. Oh, it actually wants me to build more tavern tables. Oh, yes. Discord. There we go. well, well, well. They would like a well. Where is the well? Here? I feel like putting the thing that grows trees right in the middle of the town was turning out to be kind of a bad idea. Because they're growing trees in the middle of town. Hey, look, the tavern actually even kind of looks like a ship. Very appropriate for being this close to the sea. Where's the military academy? Right here? Which one of these is the wood thing? This one? They're making headway. Got 2 wooden spears and 1 bow so far, and 2 shields. What's this lady waving about? Oh, it's a dude. What you waving about? Just telling people to come get stuff? There's a nice little meadow area over here. At some point we're gonna have to start farms. Put that over there, I guess. Market fountain. Build a well. Build a sawmill. 3 stonemasons. Man, more and more stonemasons. Can never have too many stonemasons, I guess. That's what my daddy always taught me. Said, son, can never have too many stonemasons. No, I don't seem to have the... I can't... At least I can't find anywhere where there's controls for speed. I mean, obviously I can pause by hitting escape, but... There's no, like... There's no pause... There's no, speed up, speed down buttons I can find. Nice little lake. Good reflection. Oh, look at the reflection of the sun on the water. Hey, number 6. You a stonemason in real life? Toolsmith. I'm gonna make 5 of everything. Don't know what we need, but why not? This is a weird little, like, blob out. Like, it's, like, blobbed out to this other part of the beach. But it still hasn't claimed this little bit here. It's very strange. I can't see the preview now. Here's the dog. In case anyone's interested. She's snoozing. Not gonna keep that up long because it's kind of in a bad place, but just thought people might want to see. I can hear her snoring. Obviously, it's not being picked up by the mic, but... Staff incoming. Yeah. I think there might be a mechanic with the borders that I'm not quite understanding. It seems to be the guards that push it out, but I don't really understand exactly how they're deciding where to go. Oh, you've got a spear. Look at you. Good job. It's like somebody's been making those or something. There's the farm. Knew the farm would come up eventually. I'd love to do the farming over here, but borders are obviously not expanded that far that direction yet. So we'll do it over here. Has pushed out all that direction. Alright, I need a road. Sneak this in here? No. Try to. There we go. Perfectly normal road that is not badly designed at all. Alright, where's the farm? Vegetable farm. I don't have to... Looks like I have to put the farmland next to the road too. We'll see. Put it all like this first. See if it gets upset. Alright, military academy. Recruit guards, recruit soldiers. Let's recruit one of each. Oh, look, butterflies. Make a little loop-de-loop. Options and where people want to walk. I feel like there's a depth to this game that is hiding and I haven't actually seen yet. I don't know, something about it feels to me like there's something waiting here that I'm not quite getting. Maybe I'm just giving it too much credit. Staff guard towers. They want us to train up 10 more guards. Make this vegetable farm higher priority. Godzilla. Just come suddenly out of the water. That's my Godzilla noise apparently. I don't know. Yeah, there hasn't been any danger, you're right. I'm wondering if it's just like not in the demo or something. Sometimes that happens in these games. I did pick the easiest starting zone, so there's that. I haven't seen anybody eat at the tavern yet. Oh, look, there's a kitty cat. Meow. Coal hut, copper hut. Noob level again. There's a stonemason over here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, I already made one. Cancel this. Cancel the stonemason. I don't need that. I thought I needed another one. Still people living on the boat. Which might have something to do with the fact that there's only like 3 houses in town. Apparently 10 people live in a cottage. That's a lot of people to live in one cottage. Stick some random houses around. Oh, look, they're finally claiming the P. Alright, so this is done. Cabbages and pumpkins. So, farmland looks like I can actually put in places that aren't technically on the grid. There you go. Oh, you want another? You want another well? So greedy. They all want water or something. Alright, if I just click like, if I go way up here and click out here. See if maybe they go all the way out there. I'm gonna build a second one of these explorer huts. Because I would like to explore more. This is a high priority. I can kind of click around the map. Oh yeah, there's a focus thing that I keep putting down. It's like right here, work order, set a focus point. And then you can see it puts a little thingy there. And that's the direction they will explore in. But I don't actually know how far it goes, because there's these white circles, but I don't know if what they mean exactly. Alright, well, I'm gonna need a quarry. It's like over here. Hey, Elsa. Enjoy work. What's not to love? That quarry, we're gonna need a coal hut, right? That's coal? Coal? This is coal. Can't fit it in here. Making some pumpkins and some cabbage. How close to this being built is it? Not very. I'm an excellent urban planner. Phil, I don't know what you're talking about. Beautiful, beautiful urban planning. Now what's a crop farm? I assume this objective thing just keeps going up until... like 5 of each of these guys. Organic. We call it, it's organic building. That's what it's called. What is wrong with this? It's got a no staff present. Is that the problem? It's got like a warning thing up top. Hey, Tinky. Oh, the pea's gone. No more pea. Alright, so they pushed back over here. With the that's just gonna... Oh, they need a backpack. Who makes a backpack? That's the problem. Okay. Somebody makes backpacks. Let's go here. I'm trying to see if I can find danger, basically, is what I'm trying to do. Just keep pushing back in the explorers further and further out, see if they can find danger. It's not so much that I mind that it's peaceful, it's that it just seems like there seems to be warfare referenced in the game that I've yet to see any reason for. Hey, Jins. How's it going? So, if I were going to be a backpack, who would make me? Treasury, storage, surplus commodities. I have those. Would be nice to have somebody to store those for me. Yeah, it is asking me to build a market, so that's true. Suppose I could listen to it. Market fountain. Fountain's famously good right next to the ocean. Market stalls. I want 6 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Absolutely, Bubs. I played all the different bits and bobs of Frostpunk 1, so I'm very excited about Frostpunk 2. Oh, expand territory. Wood cutting huts. They want another wood cutting hut. I can do that. Wood cutting hut. Where would be a good spot for that? Let's just put it right here. Yeah, they haven't pointed to a release date for that yet, right? It's just still, they've started trickling out new info recently, but I don't think they've, can't get up this is too steep. Yeah, I don't know about the chat part, this side of things, on my side of things, it's all pretty much the same. Twitch and YouTube are not very different. Alright, Explorer Hut. I'm just gonna go this way. Like to here. Oh, I can't go that far. Okay, so that, we have discovered that there is a limit. Okay. Hey, Luca. I don't know, Jens. It's one of the things I'm trying to figure out. I think this one guy's different. Everybody else is pointed towards this road. This guy's pointed to the side road. He's making his own way. Little fish. Fishy, fishy. Alright, I'll do a few. Oh, we got a roadblock here. What are you guys queuing up for Taylor Swift tickets? What's going on here? There's nothing I can do about this. As far as I know, there's no bridge. No bridges. Hey, Jet. What wares are you going to sell? Anything. Pumpkins is what they're going to sell. Harvest limestone. Find a limestone deposit. Okay. Coal. Oh, there's some limestone out there, so it's a lighter color. It's coal. Limestone. So you need to go up the hill. This one is called... Hang on. Pioneers of Pagonia is what this one is called. It seems alright so far. I feel like there's like a layer missing, which was probably a nature of the demo. Because there's like, well, you know, the city building's going fine and everything, but it feels like there's just kind of something missing. Weaving shed. I assume we're doing okay on food. Nobody has complained about being out of food, so I assume that means we're okay. Silver ore. No one's even said anything about silver ore. There's copper. Hey, if nobody complains, it's not my fault. Those are the rules. I would love to see. Oh, there's a guy. I was gonna say I'd love to see them actually sitting and using these tables, but there's one guy having lunch by himself. Oh, now it wants cottages. And another well. Wells take up a lot more space than you would expect. I can't put that right there. Oh, I guess I can put it on the other side of the road. Gotta make them 10,000 steps. I think as a medieval peasant, making your 10,000 steps a day was probably not super difficult to achieve. Alright, I think it might be, since it doesn't look like we're going to be finding any danger of any kind. This high altitude lake. Another one. Maybe the same one. I might move on to the next game. Alright. Guess I'll go ahead and save it. Why not? Next game. Oh, early access features. Launches the 13th of December. Neutral factions, various objectives, more exploration, enemy camps, various enemy types, procedural maps, trade systems. So yes. So there will be danger at some point in the future. There just isn't in the demo. All right, what do we have next? Let's do this one. This is the first person shooter, so I don't know entirely how long we're gonna go with this one. This one is called Forgive Me Father 2. I vaguely remember seeing the stuff for Forgive Me Father, the first game. It's very loud, hang on. There we go. That was maybe a little too much. Let's bring that back up a little bit. All right. Yeah, I vaguely remember the first game from when it was coming out. Let's put everything down to high just to make sure. It is a bit of a boomer shooter if I remember correctly, but maybe not. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. About the full version, here we go. Game is inactive. Thanks for playing. It'll have new unique weapons, new locations to explore, new eldritch enemies, story of the priest, new madness skills, and more great music. Alright, let's give it a try. So I'm asking for forgiveness because there's no first part. I like that. I feel like this thing has a sort of Cthulhu-esque thing to it. Bad things knocking about. There's something wrong with this place, that's for sure. Toilet. Got your knife in your pocket. You'll be needing it, mark my words. Yeah, that doesn't seem good. Gotta flush the toilet. Hey, bud. Having a rough day? You look like you're having a rough time. I'll leave you be. I think that's by design, Tinky. I think they're going for sort of a low frame rate look. All this morphine and I can't even take it. Where'd everybody go? Man, don't you hate it when you go to bed and you're trying really hard to get sleep, but your toilet won't stop glowing? Did I just kill a man? Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Totally normal thing to find in a cell. Checkpoint reached. Armor. Well, I think that guy was like a weak zombie guy, so I don't think he's representative of a real person in terms of trying to shiv him to death. Yeah. Revolver. Heard them doctors holding a firearm in the. I didn't get it. Whatever it said. Take a gander upstairs. You'll find a passage. See, I had to hit that guy twice. Get double shivved. There's like a grain. There's like a film grain effect on the screen too. I'm gonna guess that barrel explodes. My years of having played video games tells me that that barrel right there will explode. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't know who was still here. I know Phil was here, but I'm not sure anyone else was when I was talking about it. I love first-person shooters. It's like one of my favorite genres of games. But I can't. Ooh, did I find a secret? Hey, look at that. I don't play them very often on the channel because I find them hard to make decent content from. Let me go get this health from down here. Ding. Hey, there's the revolver. 6 shots. Hey. Hey, what do you know? I was right. Barrel explodes. Well, they're frantic and loud, but they also like... You get kind of focused on what's happening on screen most of the time, which makes it a little bit harder to talk about. Like, take it for instance now, how I'm getting kind of quiet for no reason. Now, if it's a game, if it's a more of an immersive sim kind of game that just is in, like, of a game that's just in the first-person perspective, that's different, obviously. But like, a game like this that is basically all about running and gunning, it's just kind of hard to make content about it. It's not boring. Is that it? We good? No? I just heard somebody shoot at me. So this is turning out to be kind of an arena shooter. You go from arena to arena, or is this just a... Is that just how it seemed in this first bit here? Go back to my... Whoop. I feel like it would work well. Well, there's sort of the two things, right? They're either you're like amazing at them and people want to watch you play just because you're like really good at them, which some people have. I'm not that good at these games. Well, then you don't have to be that clever. You just sort of, you know, play and people are like, ooh, wow, look at him go. Or if you're just like really funny, like if you're one of those people that can just talk nonsense all the time. I'm thinking of Northern Lion, who can just sort of chat for forever and have it be entertaining. Those people can do games like this and actually make them interesting. A key. There's a red key up there. I saw two locks on that. I really thought I was gonna have to find 2 keys for it. Apparently not. Fight insanity with Dr. Madness pills. Is that it? Really? That's as many bullets as I can carry? Okay. Need the blue key. Oh, shotgun. I didn't even see that shotgun when I picked it up. Bet I can pick up that ammo now. Alright, let's see. What else we got going on here? Oops. I missed my jump. How embarrassing. You go that way. Whoa, what? Excuse me? What was that? I pressed the shift key because I was trying to run, and a thing came out. Alright, so that's a thing we'll have to figure out what that is in a minute. Maybe. Well, they don't seem to be moving any slower. Just made everything black and white. I'm assuming that maybe is a skill we get later? Maybe we just don't have it yet, whatever it is. Oh. There was a reference to something called madness skills, so I'm gonna guess that that's probably what it was. Either this game is very generous with the headshots, or I'm just a lot better at this than I thought. That's probably the first thing. Red key. I got one of those. Yes, it is probably the case. I like first-person shooters, but I am by no means exceptional at them. I am decidedly average. A flashlight? Look at that. It's like a kept alive by a pull cord. It's interesting. as sneaky as you think there, bud. Oh, now I'm lost. I've never seen a flashlight that works by a little pull cord. I'm assuming that's probably based on something from the real world? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, people love those I survived X number of days videos. See ya, thanks for coming out. Yeah, the video I made a while back that was like surviving in a house, and one house in Zomboid for a long time. Hey, there's the blue key. I had wished I didn't think about it at the time when I made it, but I could have absolutely stretched it out such that I survived for another few days, and it was like 50 days in a house by myself, because I stopped at like 40 something, like 42 days or something like that, and it would have been much better like title or whatever if I'd been like 50 days. Let's do shotgun. Scribble, scribble. Alright, blue. Now we get to go this way. Ooh. What are we doing, guys? We're worshipping the weird statue? That sounds like fun. Can I join? Oh, no, apparently not. So, exclusive party and they don't want me at it. Oh, this music sounds like straight out of Doom. Doom. Token. Oh boy, I got a token. Whatever that is. Thing up here. Oh man. Wanted to be rewarded for being clever. Yeah, they are a lot of work. Those like a whole bunch of days in a given game situation. Those are always a lot of those. They're a certain amount of work. Visit hub. Hello. Don't open madness inside. Don't madness open inside? Was not expecting there to be a hub world in this game. Hey, guy. Oh, I don't know any pages. So that's the thing. So there's extra, like, skills. Okay. Knife. I have 1 token. Okay, that's what the tokens are for. Trash. Oh, okay. Oh, it's nice. This is a nice moody looking effect right here. I like this. It's pretty cool. Those cars seem a little small. Not to have TMI or anything, but my dog is letting out just some incredibly noxious farts right now. She's been having some digestive issues, and apparently it's working its way out. So he's trying to mail a fish. Oh, my health didn't get recharged between levels. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna die. I don't want to die. Yeah, this is our new dog. I mean, she's not that new now, but you know, the dog we have now. She has a bad combination that, as we figured out, between like eating. There we go. Eating lots of random things. And apparently having kind of a weak stomach. It's not exactly the combination you want in a dog. Did these explode? No. It was red. I had to check because it was red. Yep, here she is. Her name is Penny. Oh, fell from above. That was unexpected. She is vaguely a year and a half. They estimated when we adopted her back in late March. They estimated that she was between a year and a half old. So I guess now she's between a year and a half and 2 years old. Yeah, she loves to eat any random thing that she finds along the road when we're out and about. And yeah, there was a hoarding case. Somebody was hoarding animals. Hang on. No. I don't know what I said that made the computer lady think I wanted to do a thing, but she did. The north of where we live, there was a hoarding case. This woman who was at least as far as she was concerned, she was breeding the animals, like her intention to be a breeder, but she wasn't breeding. She was just, I mean, she was breeding, but she was just breeding them into 40-something dogs in her own house, in her house, which is not exactly what the same thing you're looking for there. And so there were 43 dogs and 18 cats in this woman's house. Yeah, so so that's where Penny came from. Which means that she, unlike our previous dog, actually really likes other dogs. So we've been doing things like taking her to doggy daycare so that she can get a little bit of socialization. Well, I mean, taking care of them, she's creating them, which is the problem. Because she was... Oh yeah, that was... You have missed a little bit, Tinky. Daphne passed away back in August of last year, August of 2022. Unfortunately. But, you know, she was almost 17 years old, so can't be that upset about it. I mean, I was extremely upset about it, but you know what I mean. It's understandable. She lived to be quite old for a dog. And then, so we didn't have a dog for 9 months-ish, and then we got Penny back in March. We just got her, we did a doggy DNA test on her to find out what she is. Because she's, some sort of cross. Yeah. Yeah, Penny doesn't make any noise. I mean, she barks like every great once in a while, but she doesn't make any noise when it comes to like grumbles and gruffs the way Daphne did, which I kind of miss, I gotta say. I wonder if I can get down to that. Looks like the answer's no. Okay. Oh, and we're back in the water. Okay. What was I gonna say? I've lost my train of thought. I don't remember what we're talking about. Something about the dog, but I don't remember what exactly. Oh, her doggy DNA test. She was definitely mostly Shih Tzu. We knew that from the beginning. Like, she looks like a Shih Tzu, so it's like, oh, clearly she's mostly Shih Tzu. But we didn't know what else she was. And so we got her doggy DNA test back, and it turns out that she is, like 60% Shih Tzu. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers. Like 25% Maltese, which we thought she was a Shih Tzu Maltese cross. That was what we thought she was. And then like 15% Havanese, which is not a breed that I was familiar with before. So I was reading a little bit about it. Do you have to brush them all the time? This is what I've learned about the Havanese. Actually, sure, I wanted to go this way, but too late now. Yeah, it's like another difference between Daphne and Penny is that Penny's hair, I mean, we keep it short, as you can see. Doesn't exactly have long hair, but she, her hair tangles, like if you just look at it funny. Yeah, we used to think... We did it with Daphne because we thought Daphne's hair... Because we'd known other Shih Tzus before her, and I'd always thought that Daphne's hair seemed kind of, softer than most Shih Tzus. Like, because Shih Tzus have kind of coarse hair. I'm really just getting into... I'm, like, wandering in circles here. I think I need to go back the way where we were. I've gone the wrong direction. And for years we were like, we talked about it, but it was, as you were saying, too expensive to really do. And then by the end, towards the end of her life, it was actually got cheap enough that we went ahead and did it. Probably she was like 13 or 14 years old at that point. And it turned out that Daphne, our rescue dog from the mean streets of Chicago, was in fact purebred Shih Tzu. It went back like 4 generations, and every one of them was Shih Tzu, so it was a bit of a surprise. Yeah, they do look kind of like their temperaments are quite different. Havanese are actually kind of Shih Tzus are dumb. They're lovable, very friendly dogs, but they are dumb. They usually rank towards the end of the lower of the dog intelligence rankings when people do them. Havanese are like somewhere in the middle, from what I was reading. And Penny is definitely more inquisitive than Daphne is. I'm not entirely sure she's that much smarter than Daphne was, but she definitely is more interested in stuff going on around her than Daphne was. Daphne was always just like, "What are we doing? We're just hanging out? All right, I'm down. Let's just hang out." So we're going this way. ELO? Was that short for something? Boarding a ship. We're getting the hell out of here. I assume. That's why we're boarding a ship anyways. Oh, is it short for some long string, like a string of English of Oh, it's a complicated designer breed. There we go. I'm not really sure why you would try to breed anything with Chow Chow. Chow Chows are mean dogs. Maybe that's my personal experience, but every Chow Chow I've ever known is not a very nice dog. Something back there. I don't know how to get to it though. Well, that sadly wasn't worth the trouble. Well, that's good. I've known two. I guess I've only known two or three. I can think of specifically two Chow Chows. God, the smell coming off this dog. Sorry. And one of them was just mean, like just generally mean. Yeah. And the other one randomly attacked its owner, bit him on the face. All right, we're done with this demo. Okay, well, that's cool. Fatal error. That's what you want to see. Great. Okay. All right. What is the? I think I only have one more demo. Let's see. We've done. Oh no, the crust. That's right. Let's do this one. And it has to update. This is like a base building on the moon game that I thought looked cool. My cousin did have a Chow Black Lab cross at one point, who was a very sweet dog, I used to have to say. Hello and welcome to the Crust demo. Let's begin. Alright, first we turn down the audio, because the audio is always too loud. We turn this to this. Oh, hang on, that screwed up my windows here. We're gonna put it back. Never mind. Hopefully this game runs okay. Playing an early version. All right. Let's put Benny away for a moment. New game. Start a new game. What's the point of talking about the future? It's human nature to go and see, to explore. Exploration is not a choice, it's an imperative, really. Cryptivo!
HB-11 capsule is delivered to the launch bed. Ready for ascent.
First space elevator.
Copy that. Start the launch procedure.
Platform 1 is ready for launch. Over.
Launch control. Initiating countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Elevator to home station 1. Capsule HB-11 has begun its ascent. Stand by to receive. Over.
Hook 1 to elevator. Ready for receiving. Over.
I feel like they never show the like terminal spots of what do you mean, gents? The like terminal spots of space elevators, they never show them far enough out. Always too close to the planet.
Docking gateway provision priority. Highest. Cost crossing route. Always in favor of HB-11.
Oh no, I work in television. I work in local TV, but I work behind the scenes. You wouldn't hear or see me.
Priority launch and landing has been approved by Crust.
Last time I did any radio was when I was in college, many years ago. And thankfully no no copies of that still exist.
Watch yourself out there. Lunar night is coming. Stand by, Alpha Team. We've got visitors. Tranquilitatis, logistics to incoming transition. Please state your intentions. Over.
Alice to MT Logistics. We have received clearance and hold a signed contract with Mr. Halloway for our mining operations in this designated sector. We're here to commence our activities as scheduled. Over.
MT Logistics to Alice. We weren't informed of your early arrival. We We've just finished building the elevator for your drones to access the underground facilities. At the moment, all the electricity is being used to charge the batteries as we prepare for the night. So we can't route power to the elevator right now. I suggest you, Sunshine, to keep your mining buddies in orbit for the next 2 weeks and return with the sunrise. Over.
We made it here right on schedule, but waiting for the next morning on the moon, a whole 2 weeks of downtime, is utterly unacceptable. This could jeopardize our entire mining contract. We need a better plan. And name's Alice.
No, I think maybe they talked about doing it once and didn't ever
This is
follow
Alice,
through.
your first vice president. We have a bit of a situation here, but I'm already on it. Let's just test our connection before we delve any deeper. Give this dialogue box a click if you're hearing me loud and
Yeah, I gotcha.
solid. That's a start. Give me a moment to secure our landing clearance. Feel free to soak in the sights while you wait. I'll ping you as soon as I have an update.
Okay.
So, Robert, do we have a deal?
Let me be clear. The risk of 2-week power outage equals job loss and a costly lawsuit for me. I don't care who you are. Get Holloway on this, but no power for you until sunrise. We just don't have it right now.
Look, Robert, you and I got off on the wrong foot. Our drones are designed for autonomous construction and repair, and we've brought the necessary resources. Grant us landing permission, and we'll handle the power situation ourselves.
Yeah, Robert.
This benefits
Don't you
both
worry
of us.
about blank.
More
Let
solar
me worry
panels
about
for you,
blank.
And we could land our toys and get going. They also can handle the repairs. So, should I update Mr. Holloway on our successful collaboration?
All right, Alice, you have permission to land. Make sure your drones don't break anything. Over and out.
Director, it is your call now. Permission to land has been granted. Show this Bob the Builder that we can fix this.
Oh, burn.
Select a landing location for the pods near the elevator shaft. Click on the notification located on the left side of the control interface and specify the designated landing spot for the capsule.
Alice, your primary responsibility is to ensure resource extraction and processing at our logistic hub in the Sea of Tranquility. Currently, our operations heavily rely on external supplies. If you can address this issue, even partially, rest assured we'll secure long-term contracts for you. I personally vouched for your mission to the board. You're a promising team with intriguing developments. So you better
robots.
give me something to convince those skeptical of your
Hello,
work.
robots.
Absolutely, Mr. Holloway. Both the director and I are immensely grateful to you. Our focus is on establishing a long-term partnership, and we'll give our utmost
Blah,
to make it a
blah,
reality.
blah.
You can count on us. To initiate construction, choose the required mod. Director, place holograms of solar panels on the allocated sites. Our drones will take it from there. You'll see.
Medium solar panels. All right. Where am I doing that? Here? Solar panel. Solar panel. There's a grid. There's an underlying grid. I actually put this first one in the wrong spot. Can I cancel it? How do I cancel it? Okay, don't do that. There we go. Now this one has a fast forward button. Probably gonna want us to build batteries next, I bet. Hey, where are you going? These are our resources, I guess. Yeah, titanium plates, aluminum.
Objective achieved.
Look at that. They've actually built them. Not a bad start at all. Alice, can you hear me? Your drones did a good job, better than we expected. All the energy from these panels is yours, but now it's crucial to conserve it if you want to work during the night. To achieve that, you'll need batteries.
It's all good, Robert. I completely understand you. We were already going to build batteries anyway.
Yeah, guy,
Lester,
come on.
he's correct. A lunar night lasts nearly 14 and a half Earth days in the absence of sunlight, and batteries are crucial for us. Construct 4 batteries next to the solar panels.
Oh, there's a shift. Shift, duplicate. Go. It's true. She did call him Bob the Builder, which was pretty dismissive. Oh, what am I supposed to build over here? Charging station. Okay.
Objective achieved.
Yay.
Your drones did a pretty good job, but the wiring tool is only operable by a human. Wire the panels and the batteries together. Next, you just need to power up the elevator, and you'll gain access to the underground level.
Can you be successful if you don't have a mean tone? Yeah, it might be required. It's probably what I'm doing wrong. Did that work? No. There we go. That should do it. Take the elevator to the grid. Where's the elevator? I probably need to connect the charging station as well. Are you the elevator? Do I have to build the elevator? This doesn't appear to have any power connectors. Oh, this right here, probably. There we go.
Objective achieved.
Switch to the underground level. Oh, there's
Objective
underground.
achieved.
Build drone reconfiguration module. I didn't realize there would be an underground. Who knew? Sim Robert down there. Did you see the thing a while ago about that they were doing a study, obviously just using data from satellites because there's no on the ground data.
Now wire it to the elevator to power up the module.
That lava tubes, some of the open lava tubes on the moon.
Pardon
Objective
my
achieved.
curiosity, but how are you going to extract lunar regolith with robot carriers? I am far from a robotic expert, of course, but it seems like we have more questions than answers at this point.
That's an excellent question, Robert, and I'd be delighted to answer it. However, I need to wrap up something first. Director, with the reconfiguration module, you can convert up to 5 worker drones to mining drones and vice versa. Convert 4 drones into mining drones and set an excavation zone for them. Now,
Objective
let's have
achieved.
the drones to order the drones to start the excavation, you need to use the highlighting tool and mark areas for mining, and the digging drones will do the rest. Robert, to answer your question, our company has been providing repair and maintenance services for robotics and mining equipment for over 10 years. We were involved in the development and maintenance of technology for lunar mining along with the first industrial expeditions to the moon, even before the construction of the space elevator and the full-scale development of the moon by mankind. And I'm pleased to inform you, Robert, that by accumulating our vast experience, we have been able to develop and implement multifunctional drone technology that can be re-equipped for a variety of tasks. As a special bonus, I can include a
I like that he's in.
so you can brighten up your leisure time at work in
Man,
silence.
come on, lady. You don't really need to be that mad.
Okay, Alice, I get the hint. You do your job, and I'll mind my own business.
I like the part that he's incredulous about is the
Coloring books is
carrying of regolith, as if
heading home in 2 weeks. Director,
as if
I understand
robots
that I
haven't been
can
hauling things
but
around for
Alice is
forever.
also quite
Objective
remarkable.
achieved.
She reminds me of my ex-wife.
We're all still on the same channel, Robert.
So what's up with those coloring books?
Like the fact that the mine. Oh, this seems bad. The fact that the drones are mining is way more impressive than the fact that the drones were like carrying the regolith. This seems like a bad thing. I'm no moon expert. This seems bad. Okay, what's happening? Someone's dog farted. Oh, what I was gonna say, I'm sure she'll start talking before I can finish my thought again. But the right around the opening of these like pits that go into lava tubes on the moon, because of the inside-outside like
Robert, come in, Robert.
liminal space between them, it's like 60 degrees.
Survivors on the base, but I had to check, and I shouldn't have said anything about flowers. We're still receiving a signal from the drones. Our best bet is to try to repair the lift and rebuild the power supply circuit in order to save our equipment. It seems we have no other choice. We are in urgent need of solar panels and accumulators connected in one electrical circuit. With the available resources, direct the drones to construct the power supply modules, aiming to restore the previous setup prior to the explosion. Remember to connect the modules with wires.
Based on the spread of the blast wave, it appears that the explosion took place on the far side of the moon. Fortunately, it occurred at a considerable distance from our mission. However, the strength of the explosion
Definitely looks like
raises
Robert died.
additional questions.
So, the only response we get from the head of the scientific department and a renowned scientist is that the explosion was far away, and we don't know the cause?
That's because scientists rely on established facts, rather than speculating based on unreliable data. They prefer to work with what is known, rather than jumping to hasty conclusions. I've heard that First Vice President Alice Vance maintains her composure and professionalism in all circumstances. Perhaps it's time for you to call your alter ego.
Maybe I should, Professor. Tell me, prior to the moon launch, we were actively involved in a range of technologies aimed at advancing autonomous mining. Could you provide an update on the status of this project?
We had a plan for an autonomous extraction plant, but it's currently just a project. Given the circumstances, implementation seems unlikely.
Now we need to fix the elevator to regain access to the underground level. Select it and order the drones to start repairing it. You can change the game speed. Select the required speed using the interface or hotkeys 1, 2, 3.
Repair that.
This can speed up the process
Yeah. Maybe it's a different set of drones? I don't know. Emergency elevator? Don't ask these questions, Stinky. Yeah, I mean, I can only assume that that Robert died, and she didn't really seem to care that much, did she? Which is kind of rude, if you ask me. She probably killed Robert. It's an inside job.
Objective achieved.
I already fixed the elevator. It's done.
Objective achieved.
Now I just...
Director, Crust have made an official statement. I will put it on the screen.
On this day, an unexpected asteroid impact
Ooh, an
occurred
asteroid.
on the surface of the moon. We are currently working tirelessly to re-establish contact with lunar outposts and assess the situation. The number of casualties, if any, is being verified. As a result of the impact, 4 of the 5 lunar orbital stations are non-operational. This has caused disruptions in navigation and logistics systems. Be advised that all lunar-based activities and communications may experience delays or interruptions until further notice. We want to emphasize that Earth is not in any danger as a result of this event. We will continue working around the clock to address this unprecedented event and ensure the safety of all those affected. Do not spread unverified information as it may lead to unnecessary panic.
Okay. Charging station. Okay, build a charging station. I can do that. I've done that before. It's inside my skill set. I'll even give it some power. Reconfiguration module connected. Module survived being underground. Survived being underground. Survived, comma, being underground. Go to the lower level tab and connect it to the network. All right.
Objective achieved.
So, it turned out to be an asteroid after all. Professor, is that even a possibility?
Collision of an asteroid with the moon. That's plausible. However, the possibility of not detecting an asteroid of that size and predicted trajectory in time raises another question. Anyway, we've received your request for research projects. Let's finish the current tasks first, and then we'll address it.
While
Ooh, I got
lunar outposts
a little
showcase
spinny thing.
humanity's technological advancement, their longevity is limited without the presence of essential resources like steel and concrete. Now we do have electricity, but we need both steel and concrete to keep the modules running. Start by researching and building the pressing module, which enables the production of smart concrete from regolith. While not the most efficient method, we need to prioritize speed over optimization. Additionally, allocate a mining area to the digging drones to ensure a steady supply of raw materials for the pressing module.
Alright, I forget how to do this. Excavation mode. There you go. Just dig it all up. Dig it all up. Who needs a moon? Just hollow it out. For tanks in the tech tree? Hang on, let me pause the game first before I do this. Components factory, smart concrete, underground conveyors, smelting furnace efficiency, demo. Can't you look at anything after this? No tanks in the no tanks in the original stuff. Can't go any further than that.
Now Professor Wilfrey will explain to you how to use our research projects, and I will come back to you later.
Let's begin with the fundamentals, Director. Each unit of regolith contains its own percentage of valuable resources, and at the moment, you're primarily mining barren rock. To locate resource deposits, we require the ore detector. Open the research panel, select geological exploration, and we can proceed with our work. Once this research is completed, you'll gain the ability to construct the ore detector. We had prepared this research plan for the distant future,
What did
but
it
we
want
must
me to do?
adapt and work with it now. It may seem
ore
cynical,
detector.
but considering the circumstances, our best course of action at the moment is to try to save the equipment that has miraculously survived.
Projector. Drone reconfiguration. Where is the ore thing? Single resource type storage. Bulk resource type storage. Where's the thing I just... Recreation. I mean, apparently we're getting people at some point. Where's the thing I just researched? Pressing module. Oh, it's underground. Underground only? Is that the problem? Yeah, that was the problem. Okay. Alright, let's set this a little bit over here. Looks like there's a little Factorio vibes to this. Because there was an input and an output, and I've seen conveyor belts and whatnot, so I think we're gonna have a situation where there will be
Research
a
complete.
little bit of Factorio nonsense. Do I get to do what I want now, or do I have to...
All
Objective
right,
achieved.
now get the drones to build it. I wouldn't wait too long if I were you. And add a bulk resource storage to it, so your drones have a place to take the regolith they've mined. Keep in mind that the detector contains ultra-sensitive phased arrays, making it essential to construct it below the moon's surface. It is not designed to withstand lunar dust and solar radiation.
Alright, okay, that is... Can I change the priority? Please do that first. Which side is input and which side is output? Okay, look at they're putting it in on this side. I guess I need bulk storage on both sides anyway, so... Do I build the ore detector down here too? Apparently yes. Over here. So far I like this game. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the story part of it so far. The people are kind of annoying, but so far I like the actual mechanics of the game. He might still be alive, we don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. They haven't told me to research anything else, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Ooh. Wait, we are on the backside of the moon. Okay, I didn't realize that. Because this is the front of the moon. There's the back of the moon. Where is the Earth? It should be over here somewhere. Where'd the Earth go? I think we have a bigger problem. Where's the Earth? Blown up by an asteroid. The Earth getting blown up? Yeah, that seemed like that could probably be the cause. It still needs titanium plates. Where's it gonna get titanium plates from? Definitely not making them here. Steel. Still needs the steel. Alright, you know, cancel this one. So we can use the materials for this guy.
Don't forget to wire it up. The ore detector uses battery power to every scan. The bigger the scanning area, the more power it requires. Select the ore detector and scan the regolith around it. You need to find the nearest iron vein and then excavate the regolith from it with mining drones. Using the detector consumes battery power, and the larger the scan area, the more power is consumed. Remember this and try not to leave your base without
Objective
power.
achieved.
Now we require a smelting furnace which employs the reduction method to convert the oxide into usable resources. Although we haven't tested this technology yet, theoretically it should work as intended.
Theoretically? Professor, are you sure that it's worth taking the risk at this moment?
Our whole enterprise is now one big risk. It can't be eliminated even if we do absolutely nothing. So yes, I'm quite certain about that.
Wait, I don't get to keep looking at where the stuff is. It goes away. I doing the right thing? Smelting furnace? Extractor? Smelting furnace. No, they want this one. Alright. Well, it's okay. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Can we prioritize, like, this bit here? And let's also do this bit here. I need that tech that lets me salvage stuff because we got all this junk up here that's just sitting here. Salvage needs to be researched.
Research complete.
What is this? Something right here. Oh, well, I don't know what that is, but there's a lot of it. Basalt. More solid formation of rock excavation requires research. Oh, so I can't research that. Okay. That's what that is. All right. Forget about this. This is not important anymore. Would asteroid have an impact on the side of the moon? I mean, every one of these craters you see was an asteroid impact at one point. So, it definitely would potentially be an issue. Aluminum deposits. Conveyors, durable walls. Where's salvage? I really want salvage. Nowhere close, apparently, whatever it is. Middle fourth column. They must be wanting to focus kind of on the underground stuff for this first bit here. This demo. Doesn't seem like a lot that's supposed to go on up above. All this stuff we could be getting from these if we were allowed to salvage. Oh, wait a second. There's different researches. That's what it is. Landing platform, mining speed. But we don't have an income in anything but engineering at the moment. It's 0. So that's probably where salvage stuff comes from. Yeah, although you'd think you'd want to actually live underground for the most part. Seems safer to me. What is this? I wonder what this is. That like currency? 147,000 of something? Sure we're gonna have enough to do that or not, but we're gonna try.
Now select the recipe for producing steel in the smelting furnace.
Objective
Steel.
Smelting furnace always requires oxides to begin production of any resource, and mining drones are able to extract oxides directly from the vein. It's not the most efficient way, but we have to start right now. Order them to excavate the regolith on top, and then assign them to extract iron oxide from the vein. Enter excavation mode to be able to assign mining drone to mine the vein. Then set the number of drones that will mine oxide from the vein. Now you have steel and smart concrete production, but it is extremely inefficient. To secure a foothold, we need to build a fully capable production chain.
You're
You have a
extremely
plan, don't you,
inconvenient.
Professor?
Convenient.
And while they're digging, we need to research underground mining and build the extractor. Select the necessary research, and we will start working on it immediately.
You can't build here.
Don't tell me what I can't and can't do. Alright, what do I need? I need this thing.
You can't build here. You can't build here. You can't build here. You can't build here.
Now I can build here. I'm not sure this thing's gonna be able to reach with the power cable all the way across there. We might have to build a power tower. Yeah, can't quite get that far. All right, let's put it right there. Hopefully we have the materials for that. I really hope I put this thing in the right direction, so that we can build conveyors that go along this way and then into there. But I guess we'll find out. In fact, give me conveyors instead. I have a feeling we're gonna need those before we need the improvements. Hope it becomes daytime soon on the moon, because we're running out of power.
Objective
Make sure to
achieved.
connect the extractor to the circuit by. The shift button will help you to create a chain of electric poles. I assume the extractor has started mining operations. Now let's research
Shouldn't assume
the
things,
single
Doc.
regolith refinery to produce iron oxide. Prior to the expedition, we devised a 3-stage processing chain to convert regolith into a refined resource. The first one is the extraction of the regolith itself from the deposits. It is done by the extractor and you already have one. The second stage involves the use of the single regolith refinery. This module utilizes a thermal reaction to extract the required oxides from the regolith while processing the remaining rock into slag.
Okay. Hey, our global reputation is 0. clearly things are happening in the future.
Director,
Colonist 0,
unauthorized
communication
signal on line
channels.
1. I think you might want to hear this. I'm putting it on the main screen.
Director, my name is Clyde Draper, and I directly represent the interests of Crust. We are aware of your activity on the moon and that you are trying to keep your company and equipment. Perhaps this is where we can help each other. Your primary task will be to examine the nearby repeater, and you are operating beyond the confines of fair competition industrial espionage regulations. Also, Crust authorizes you to use all found data and equipment without restriction. The data retrieved by the rover has the potential to accelerate your research efforts. Professor Wolfrey will be well aware of what to do with Mr. Ratchet. Will handle the rover's operations accordingly. We will provide you with further updates as necessary. Over and out. That actually hurt my voice. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, no, it takes 2 weeks. 2 weeks on the moon. In the dark.
Ratchet, did you hear the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. Try not to wreck it. We won't be getting a second one.
Not only have we almost lost all our equipment and communication, now we also have Crust to deal with. By the way, Wilfrey, it seems they haven't forgotten about you either. Anyway, Director, let's see what we got. Land the pod with the rover and we will proceed.
Okay.
Wait a second, so there is nothing bothering you two? What makes you think we're even accepting this offer, and how about checking with me and the director?
Alice, back to 15 years ago, Wilfrey and I were
Who is this guy?
working for Crust.
This
I was
isn't
dusting
Bob,
off
right?
The first lunar rovers, and he was hanging out in the lab. Crust holds significant authority, having constructed the space elevator and maintaining control over all the moon. If Crust says they will work with us, I'm afraid we have no choice.
Given the circumstances, it's actually in our favor. It appears that their operations on the moon are now dependent on us. This presents us with an opportunity to obtain everything we need by cooperating with Crust.
The situation consists of the remnants of a miraculously surviving moon base, an undisclosed loss of life, and a world teetering on the brink of a humanitarian catastrophe. Do we truly consider this situation to be precisely in our favor?
If there were any discernible advantage for us in refusing to cooperate with Crust, then I would understand the purpose of this conversation. However, as of now, I'm still failing to see it.
Wilfrey is indeed an aging cynic, but his point holds true. If there's anything left to save, we'll need Crust's resources. Moreover, the desire to keep the company seems like a valid motive to push forward. Horizon 6 augmented so far that only the hull is factory-made. This is top-notch equipment, a rarity even among Crust's.
We might find out. We're down to 9%.
Send it out of the base, see what we can find.
This little thing here appears to show our transition through day-night, so we're like 2/3 of the way through the night, it looks like. So we might, there's a decent chance we're going to run out of power before the night's over with, so we'll see.
Crust
Objective
gave us
achieved.
the coordinates of the repeater near
Objective
our base.
achieved.
We need to send the rover there and check the status of the repeater. Before the explosion, we had a satellite navigation system for lunar transport, with the signal transmitted through repeater. Great, Wilfrey. While you're enjoying your cozy lab as usual, I'm here sifting through scrap metal.
It's a remote-controlled rover. The director runs it, and you're in an equally cozy dispatch center. But you still keep complaining.
Alright. Rover is idle, it says? No, you need to be going here. Investigate that. I'm lost. Where am I? There. 66% through this research. Yeah, we're absolutely running out of power before we get to the day side, I'm pretty sure. Luckily, there are no humans that are relying on us. Locate hidden options? Okay, interesting. It's a thing to know about for later. Hidden things on the moon. Can't hide things on the moon. It's not allowed. What was that noise? Not enough power to run on the module. Yep. We're going powerless for a couple of days. Oh, nope, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Research complete.
Alright, we'll go back to doing that. The question is, are we pulling in... It doesn't look like we're pulling in enough power from the stuff we're doing. So let's turn some things off, huh? Let's turn you off for now, because you're not doing anything. Turn you off for the moment. There's a +1 megawatt. That's what you like to see. Don't really need any more of these at the moment. Let's turn that off too. Make some power for the moment. How's the doohickey doing? Almost there. Build a single regolith refinery. So that's what, probably down here? I'll put that there. What does it take to make more solar panels? Alright, we have enough for a few more.
Objective achieved.
The repeater was severely damaged after the explosion. The central console reported total system failure and shutdown, but rover examination helped uncover a few surviving storages of details.
Only get one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the iron oxide recipe to start production.
Okay, give me a second. Pause. I need more solar panels.
Director, while we have found enough useful data, there are also enough valuable resources for us to pick up. I would suggest that we don't get in touch with Crust until we get them out.
Mr. Ratchet, are you fully aware of the gravity of our situation and the current events? Nor do we even have anything to carry it with. This rover is not capable of carrying cargo.
Very much so, Alice. And we need those resources now more than ever. And I'm sure my drones can fix this piece of junk. It's a Pathfinder 3B, an older model, but
Objective achieved.
Oh. Gotta fix it. Fix the cargo chuck. Okay. Unlock conveyor belts. These are things that they want us to do. Not enough resources. We've got actual different science coming in now. So that's something. Landing platforms. Robot mining speed. Electric generator. Good old hydrocarbon generator. Fuel factory. Salvage. There's salvage. Alright, so we research that because I want salvage. D5 megawatts coming in now. All right, let's turn on. Oh, this thing actually needs to be connected to power. That'd probably be a good idea. Slag, oxide, regolith. Alright, so this game is pretty cool. I like this one. This one is probably my favorite of the ones we played today. Yeah, this is the robot recharger. Alright, so we got lots of power. Let's go ahead and turn everything back on. Well, there's a thing here that says colonists, so I'm gonna guess the answer to that is yes. What's this? Oxygen storage? Water storage? I didn't mean for that to sound kind of snarky. That came out more snarky than I intended. But let's just back out of that. Cancel that. Conveyor belts. Houston, we've had a problem here?
Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
I don't know what that... Not sure why I'm hearing like voice lines in the background now. I think it might just be part of the song. Yeah. No, yeah. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, it's just supposed to be ambiance, or ambiance, or just part of the song or something, but yeah. Alright. It's about time to close up the stream for today, so, yeah, so we're gonna close up here pretty quick. This is definitely my favorite of the games that we've played today. But if you want to check out a bunch of games that are available, check out the NextFest. It runs, I think, through the end of the week. Lots of demos. Lots and lots of demos. I just kind of picked some that looked cool. But there's lots of cool games out there to check out, so yeah, go see it. I'll see you guys later. We'll actually do Zomboid next week, I promise. Bye-bye.